Welcome all. My name is Ntikile Sandlana, a director at PKF Advisory Services. With me is Petros Mwale, specialist in contract management. Petros, I believe you were part of the team that was nominated by Northwest Provincial Treasury to formalize and establish contract management within municipalities. Can you provide us an overview of the process that you followed?
Our processes are focused on the identification of contracts and stakeholders. We also looked at classification of contracts for management purposes, as well as the management of all stages of the contract in the contract lifecycle.
In your view, why is contract management an important aspect in municipalities?
See, all transactions are as a result of some contract of some sort, be it implicit or explicit. It goes therefore without saying that if contracts are managed correctly, the levels of service delivery are according to specification and delivered at an appropriate cost. While on the other hand, poorly managed contracts would always attract poor supplier and buyer relationships. There is always negative public perception, as well as looking at protracted disputes among others. They also looking at cost overruns. Sometimes it may even result in a complete service delivery failure.
Having been involved in the advisory function in the past 3 years, what are some of the main challenges being experienced in municipalities in respect of contract management?
Resources is a major problem. Resources in terms of skills, when you look at the expertise that is required, as well as the numbers of the people that are required to manage the contracts, has always been a challenge in the municipalities. You're looking at insufficient funding. There are so many times when contracts are not seen to the end because of lack of funding. Corruption is another. You're looking at mismanagement and misappropriation of funds. All these have been affecting the service deliveries as far as contract management is concerned within the municipalities.
Based on your experience, Petros, what are some of the value-adding steps that municipalities should take into account to improve contract management?
There is need for a holistic approach, a systematic and disciplined approach to contract management. Currently, most of the contracts are being managed in isolation within the municipalities. We spoke about skilling. Training is another thing that they deliberately have to focus on in terms of having to manage the contracts. Robust reviews of the processes that we put in place. Reporting plays a major role in terms of monitoring. Oversight is another aspect that we need to be considering. We have actually put together the contract management committees that are supposed to be playing that responsibility or taking that responsibility of an oversight over contract management within the municipalities. There is also an application of the prescripts that govern municipalities, GRAP and others that have been put there. There is need that they need to be enforced to make sure that contracts are managed in the way that they're expected to.
In conclusion, what are your parting shots on the matter under discussion? What is it that we need to take away from this?
I might have painted a very gloomy picture of contract management within the municipalities. Having been there for 3 years and having put together what we've done, there is light at the end of the tunnel. By the end of the day, what we're looking at is transparency and credibility, which by the end of the day, it supports the concept of accountability, and which is what we're looking for.
Thank you very much, Petros. Thank you all. Until next time.